Good evening. Let me go ahead and call this Rio Grande City Gruya ISD public hearing to order. It is August 10th, 2021. It is currently 6 p.m. and we are located at the RGCGISD Family and Community Engagement Center. Item B, presentation on proposed amendment to the 2021-2022 RGCGISD adopted budget and proposed amendment to the 2021-2022 proposed amended compensation schedule.
Good evening,
Sorry.
Board President, members of the board.
Is it me or is it the mics are rather low today?
Volume.
The volume?
Could we raise the volume, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
We provided you with 2 packets for compensation for 2021-2022 stipends, options 1 through 9. All of these stipends will be funded through ESSER funds if everything remains constant with the state, as they are constantly changing some items.
Mr. Peña, what are you, of course, this is just a public hearing.
Right.
What is going to be your recommendation in the meeting?
The final numbers will be announced tomorrow at the General Assembly. I just want to make sure this includes every employee, correct?
Yes, all employees, and also it includes professionals, paraprofessionals, auxiliary, substitutes in existing vacancies, and substitutes for special ed 1-to-1, auxiliary, and paraprofessionals, as well as tutors for Title I, ESSER, and General Fund.
The fringe benefit, what's included in that?
It's all payroll tax, TRS, and yeah, that's mainly it.
That would be retirement, it's about 7.5%, correct, more or less?
Yes, that is correct.
And
And the
that's
Medicaid
TRS,
part.
right?
Yes,
Okay, and the income tax, whatever income tax is.
yes.
Okay.
Any other questions on item B? Thank you, Mr. Robles.
Thank you.
Item C, discussion of options for consideration to set the FY 2022 district tax rate. Is that Mr.?
Dr. De Los Santos was on his way.
Okay.
I thought he was already here.
Maybe you could help us out, Ms. Robles. I think you know it as good as Mr. De Los Santos.
Okay, basically, Dr. De Los Santos came out to the district and proposed, we have very good news for our taxpayers. Our tax rate actually decreased, and it did not go up the 7 cents that it actually was predicted. We had an increase in our property values throughout the county, throughout the school district, so that helped lower that rate. So last year, as you remember, we were hit by a hurricane, and many areas were affected. So the state does allow districts to levy some pennies under the copper and gold pennies. So basically, we are proposing to increase it 3 cents, which will generate approximately $2.1 million, and that will be used to renovate our much-needed facilities throughout the district. I just want to mention that the M&O rate was at 92.24, and then our INS rate, which is to cover the bond payments, will be at 0.3114 compared to the 37 cents that was predicted. So in total, we are publishing a rate of $1.2538, which is much less than what we had predicted, and we will also be levying extra pennies so that we can renovate our facilities.
When you say much less, how many pennies much less? More or less?
Well, right now, compared to the 37 cents, to the 137, at 131, 11 cents.
So basically, we got our bond issue of $70 million. We're going to get 3 extra pennies to get us another 2.2 to fix whatever hurricanes, and we're going to be 10 cents cheaper in our taxes than we were a year ago.
That is correct. And I just want to mention that the disaster pennies is only for 1 year. So next year, we will have to adjust that tax rate by decreasing it 3 cents.
So when people say that the taxes are going up, they really went up by 10 cents, right?
Yes, sir.
We had an 10 or 11 cent savings from what was originally predicted, and we're taking 3
Correct.
cents from that. rather than-
However, next year, our bond payment will be a little bit higher because this year we're only including half of it, only the February payment, and August, it pertains to the following fiscal year. So we will see a slight increase in our rate next year.
But in comparison to our prediction, we got our $70 million.
Yes, sir.
We're able to get another $2.1 million for 3 pennies, and we're still yet 10 cents. So all the predictions of us paying a lot of taxes, in fact, we are going down in taxes. 10
Yes,
cents,
sir, we are.
Which is approximately 8%, give or take.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Salazar?
Yes, and if I may, then the other part of that is that in order for the district to get those extra 3 cents for the hurricane relief, we do have to adopt a resolution, and we'll have that resolution ready for the date, the 31st, when we adopt the tax rate, and we'll also adopt a resolution so that we get credit from the state.
Correct.
That's good news. Everybody was saying we're going to go higher. In fact, we went lower. That's good news. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item D, public comments on proposed amendment to the 2021-2022 RGCGISD adopted budget and proposed amendment to the 2021-2022 proposed amended compensation schedule. I don't think we have any comments. On that note, I will adjourn, and it is 6:08 p.m. The regular school board meeting will start at 6:30 p.m. Thank you.